Zero Mile is a Terminus Media production. If you would like to know more about Terminus Media, please head on over to terminusmedia.com. Now, on with your show.
Hi, welcome to Zero Mile, your final stop in Atlanta's geek culture. I'm your host, Kelly McDaniel, and these are my co-hosts.
John Fielding.
And I'm Chris Cowan.
And we're here to bring you the TV news for the week. So let's go ahead and see what pulled on into the station. We are coming off a Doctor Who high. So we finally got to see the episode The Pilot, featuring Pearl Mackey's character, Bill Potts, who is the new companion for Peter Capaldi's Doctor. This is series 10. So that's season 10 of the kind of new Who. And it was a lot of fun and very interesting. It's probably personally like the most it's the most Davies episode that I've seen come out of Moffat's era. And it's the first time for me personally that I see a new companion that I feel connected to. Even though she does come from a vastly different background, she's not actually a student. She was just working in the cafeteria. And she would go visit the Doctor's classes, where he had kind of set up a tenureship at this university for like 70 years, even though he hadn't aged like a day. And
it's Magical College Professor Powers.
Magical College Professor Powers. And he he saw her smile instead when she was confused, instead of kind of furrow brow. So he liked her and offered to tutor her, and was doing all these really nice things during their tutorship before things went down to cause her to become the new companion and him to travel again. So without spoiling too much, it was a lot of fun. I really, really like Bill Potts, the character, because she's very real. She kind of throws things out, which kind of was a little bit meta, but in a good way, because it was more like, what the crap is happening, and how does this even exist, and how is the TARDIS, and how does your name work for English when you've lived on another planet and probably speak something else, and just kind of throws things out there, but something still felt off, and I don't know if it's something intentional or not. So I have to kind of rewatch the episode. So I don't know if you guys watched it.
I stepped away from Doctor Who during the Matt Smith years and never...
Accurate because of Moffat. Accurate because of Moffat. I would say definitely rewatch this if you are not a fan of Moffat's Doctor Who style writing.
My favorite episode is a Matt Smith episode. And it's the one where they fight the Weeping Angels in the weird forest spaceship.
Yeah.
It's a really well done episode. I just didn't really enjoy overall the Matt Smith experience.
Exactly. And before anybody gives me any hate, I do not hate Stephen Moffat. I do not agree with some of his story choices for Doctor Who. He kind of he gets excited and goes on his way, and I am excited and I believe a different way. But he does still have great writing. I'm just excited the fact that this feels, we're getting back to what the magic was for New Who with Russell T Davies. It's all about the companion and the companion story, and how the Doctor comes in and kind of sweeps you away, escapes from this life.
Kind of like a weird old Peter Pan.
Almost. Yeah. Weird old Peter Pan. Yes.
Because that's not creepy.
TARDIS is Tinkerbell.
Things make so much more sense now.
But yeah.
I guess.
It's fun. Anyway.
Next is a bit of, short and sweet news. Of course, Steven Universe's soundtrack is going to be released on June 2nd. So if you enjoy the show, you enjoy the music on the show, check it out.
I'm excited. I would love to hear some of the music from the show, get a full-blown, big studio production, and not have to, try to find people that have managed to cut it together.
Yeah.
Because I really like the
something.
ending theme. I just want to listen to it all, one solid go-through.
Mm-hmm.
And Cartoon Network's had success with some of their musical shows in the past, doing full, big soundtrack releases, Metalocalypse. They started off with
Adult
weird...
Swim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're the same
network. Same umbrella.
It's yes and no, it's different
I
groups.
mean, it's different people, but they're
yeah.
all under that Turner
Yeah.
umbrella. But, you know, they did the season 1 and then had these little snippets of songs, and then they went back and re-recorded full versions of the songs and actually put, like, a band together and toured several times
Yeah.
successfully.
Yeah.
It's, like, one of the loudest concerts I've ever been to. Glad I wore earplugs.
That's good.
Talking about the Rockalypse one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where they did the
Brendan,
tour.
Brendan Small and Gene Hoglan grabbed
Yes.
a couple of guys and went out on tour. They had
Good
great
old
little-
Brendan Small.
Great little AV set up
Yeah.
in the background. Yeah, the man is a man of many talents.
Yes, Home Movies is still one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. And he also had a cameo in Frisky Dingo.
Mm-hmm.
That's Brent and Trent. Anyway, moving on.
All right.
CW. Speaking of old school stuff, CW is bringing back some OG characters from the early parts of their DC series. Manu Bennett may or may not be returning to Arrow for season 5.
See, when you say OG,
finale.
I'm thinking Smallville. So now I'm disappointed.
I live to disappoint you, Kelly. So yeah,
One
Manu
day,
Bennett-
Michael Rosenbaum will come back as Lex Luthor.
So yeah, like I said, Manny Bennett may or may not be coming back. Stephen Amell has tweeted some stuff, sort of in the pro Bennett coming back thing. Guggenheim has tweeted some stuff. Manu Bennett is either trolling them or trolling the audience and being like, "No, guys, I'm totally here in New Zealand on the set of this other TV show." To which case, like someone will retweeted him a picture of him on the Arrow set and be like, "No, Manu, we saw you here." Although one of the photos Manu tweeted was one of the stunt dudes in the Deathstroke armor that kind of looked like him but wasn't him. So we'll see. Like this is going to be sort of the final flashback of Oliver on the island, so you kind of can't not have Deathstroke there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
And then also Callista Flockhart will be returning for the Supergirl finale. I guess like outside of the show, she sort of stepped away when they moved production to Vancouver because she didn't want to have to like spend so much time in Canada. Then the budget for the show got reduced.
She
and
also
so-
has a kid, and she, you know, is she? I think she is officially now like married to Harrison Ford. So I wouldn't want to really leave the house
Yeah.
either.
I mean, I wouldn't either. But also, with the budget shrinking, like they just couldn't afford to keep her on as a series regular. But it'd be nice to see Kat back at Catco Media.
Yeah,
Um,
makes sense.
so I'm looking forward to the wraps up. I'm still like gung ho about pretty much all the CW, DC, Flareoverse
See,
stuff.
now I really, really need them to bring Smallville. That's the only guy who can play. Well, they already have a Superman for Supergirl, but he's not real. So
It seems pretty real to me.
no, because he's not.
Featured in several
He's not
episodes.
Smallville. It's not Smallville. I don't count it.
Alright, apparently, you are not through the 5 stages of grief yet.
No. Why? Why should I? The entire series is on Hulu, and the season DVDs were always on sale for like $10 on Best Buy on Black Friday. I never have to like.
Just move on to acceptance, Kelly.
No.
Just move on.
No.
Yeah, like also Buffy ended too.
It TV wise,
Yeah.
there are comics. It hasn't officially ended.
No, it's over. It's over. So where can we catch you guys?
I'm on Instagram at kmcdaniel28 and on Twitter at GirlFridayCause.
I am on Twitter at Mutant Biscuit, thinking of also starting another handle at Zonga Transitions.
If you have any questions, concerns about our mental health, or content suggestion, please feel free to send us an email at 0mile@terminusmedia.com. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys later, as will these guys.
Beware the tomb of Chris.